Hold on, guys. Look at my lights. My area. Hello, man. Hello, myself. Let's put that earphone. That's what my earphones will sound. Hey, Natalia. So today is day 30. Today is day 30 of the 100-day fitness challenge. Welcome everybody. If it's your first time joining me live. So today is day 30. Today is day 30 of the 100-day fitness challenge. Welcome everybody. If it's your first time joining me live. So today is day 30. Today is day 30 of the 100-day fitness challenge. Welcome everybody. If it's your first time joining me live. So today is day 30. Today is day 30 of the 100-day fitness challenge. Welcome everybody. If it's your first time joining me live. So today is day 30. Today is day 30 of the 100-day fitness challenge. Welcome everybody. If it's your first time joining me live. So today is day 30. Today is day 30 of the 100-day fitness challenge. Welcome everybody. If it's your first time joining me live. Day 30 of the one. All right, welcome everybody to day 30 of Chris Fit 100-day fitness challenge. I am Chris Choreo and I help working professional women to get in shape, to feel confident and stronger in themselves. Today is day 30 of my 100-day fitness challenge. I've said that several times and I hope you are hearing me. If you are not hearing me, drop a comment in YouTube. I'm streaming from my Zoom to my YouTube. And let me see if I can jump Instagram in here as well. So let me see if I can add my CrossFit Online page too. We're doing a mixed workout today. So if you have resistance loops, resistance tubes, resistance bands, if you have dumbbells, if you have barbells, you can use those as well. I will try my best to to demonstrate it with as many different types of equipment as possible given the time constraints that we have here. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna be live on CrossFit Online as well. So of course, all of this is my want for persons to stay in shape, to get more confident in themselves. You know, one of the biggest complaints I get as a personal trainer is that, hey, Chris, I just don't have the time to work out. And so I just thought if I was able to do a little bit for you every single day, it would give you this sense of, oh my gosh, but I can actually do this. I can actually work out every single day. And it doesn't have to be like a whole 60 minutes. It could just be a matter of you need to just move, and so we're just gonna move. Now, babies, I'm not going to have hi IG. So I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have music playing because I'm not interested in the music police them or come tell me say, hey Chrissy, you need to turn off the music because we're gonna strike a profile. Me not in it today become go up on YouTube go bundle. Okay, sorry, excuse me. I get struck for that as well. Let me just leave myself on live TV. So, so anyway, I'm not bundle nothing, but I'm just saying, metaphorically speaking, right? So we're not gonna play any music today. What I'll try to do, I'll try to sing a song for you guys. I'm not the greatest singer in the world, but I can sing something and make you feel motivated. I'll try. So anyway, we have overhead presses, we have front and lateral raises, we have squats, calf raises, and reverse lunges. We're doing those alternately. So let me show you the overhead press. I have resistance tubes. Those are these right here. They're connected by the hook, right? And they come in a set of about 5. So I always recommend, there are some persons, so for example, in Jamaica, the country of I can make a profit out of everything. The retailers would buy the entire set and sell them to you singly. I advise you do not purchase them singly. If you're gonna buy them, make sure you buy the whole set. And there are Amazon links that I have dropped in my captions. Not on this video, but the last video that I posted with all the links to all of these that I get. Don't buy them as singles, guys. It don't make no sense. Because then when you do one exercise, you may have to increase that weight and you may not have the facility and then your workout is just not as beneficial as it could be. You can either have your resistance tubes or your dumbbells. Now, these are 3-pound dumbbells. I do not have my heavier dumbbells set up, but you can also use these. You only have, for example, plates, or you don't have, for example, the bar, you can also use the plates, right? We're going to be using weights to push overhead. If you have neither weights, nothing, you know, have no weights in your household, you need to get some. No, but if you don't have any, you can use a pair of identical objects. So for example, cork, yoga blocks, you can use those, or you can use a pair of identical water bottles filled with water or gravel, something that will make sure that you have weight. So the first exercise, ladies, is going to be an overhead press. Here's what you do for that. Step on the band, right? Here, the black band. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades back together. And I'm going to tuck it down into my back pocket. So I'm not just going to lift off of a whim, right? Ladies, we don't have naturally big backs. And so whereas a man can just push up and it will be okay, we need to set up our backs to, I want to say unnaturally, we artificially create this bigger back so that we do not hurt ourselves, right? And that, don't worry, you're not going to get a huge back from just doing overhead presses. It takes a lot more work than that. Some of you underestimate how hard it is to actually build muscle. If you go to the gym and you feel your muscle working, you're not going to come out looking like Tarzan of the jungle. You're not. It's just not. Respect bodybuilders. It takes a lot more than just that. So anyway, shoulder blades back and down. And from here, my elbows are not off the side. They're tucked into my rib cage. I drive overhead. And you notice I'm not hyperextending my back like that because we're not dancing. We're not doing Yambaloo for Haiti. Here and down, here and down. And you keep the core nice and tight. Keep the rib cage down towards the hips, okay? You don't release the lower back. What you want to think about is bringing awareness to your spine. Don't make it shift all over the place. And if you notice, I washed my car yesterday, ladies. And so I lost like a few nails. Segment. I'm guessing. So if you see that I'm missing a few nails, it's because I washed my car yesterday. Front and lateral raises. So you can either stand on the band, both legs, right? Or one leg, and you lift and out. So both legs and out. If you're able to lift the band all the way up here, the band is probably too heavy, too light. For the first exercise, we're using dumbbells, straight up overhead. For the second exercise, here and here. If you only have, for example, these bands here, booty bands, they're very versatile. You can do here, press it overhead, or here and open. So if I'm here, I hold it like that, up, open, up, open. But notice when I go up, I keep the hands facing each other and I open out the sides. I'm working the sides of my shoulders and the front of my shoulders. When you're doing your squats, for me, I'm going to use this band. So I'm going to bring this over my shoulders like this. And then I'm going to sit down on a chair. You should not be over like this. This is ludicrous. Do not do that, right? So you're here, here, and up, here, and up. Oh, my bad. The person's on IG, sorry. My fan may have been interrupting your hearing. Sorry about that. But anyway, that's the calf. That's the squat. If you have dumbbells, you hold them onto the body so that they become like a weighted vest. You don't want to hold it off of the body. Reason being, it's going to put pressure on your spine. Shear forces that you do not need. Shear forces that can cause back problems later on. Okay, so here, keep it onto the chest, on the diagonal, sit on the chair, and come up. When you're doing a squat, you want to ensure that your knees do not cave in like that. Press them out. And if you have a problem with the knees caving in, what you could do, leave the extra weight, put on a band, put it above the knees, get into a squat, press out against the band so that develops the sides of the hips. All right. You can do the squat with the band and the dumbbells, or the band and the resistance too. It's completely fine. Calf raises. You can use a pair of dumbbells, a pair of weighted plates, a pair of water bottles, put them in the hand, shoulder blades back and down. All you're doing is lifting, spread the toes on the floor, lifting. Notice I'm not rolling out of my toes like that. You see, ladies, when you practice these ill form during your workout, it's going to determine the way that you function in everyday life. And so when you see a woman who exercises all the time, when she dances, when she walks in heels or she dances in heels, this is how she look, right? It means that her form is very bad when she's in the gym, or her form is very bad just completely, and she has done nothing to correct it. If it is that you have a deformity that you are naturally born with and it just cannot be changed, I apologize. This is not going for you. This is for the average, apparently healthy individual, is what I'm saying. So it can be corrected for the average healthy person by ensuring that you are putting the weight on the ball of the foot, the big toes, the three biggest toes. When you lift, it's here. I have both legs, my legs both out, they're like that, but I'm not rolling out. I press up, okay? It's a calf raise. The next one is going to be a reverse lunge. So reverse lunge, you can use your dumbbells. For me, I'm going to hold on to my weights simply because they're a little bit heavier. And my, this one is stuck. What's happening here? Ah. Okay, I think I lost another nail. Okay, let go. So here, you step back, step back. I notice when I step back, I'm not leaning forward. I'm not looking for something down there because I know my gold is in my bank account. I don't need to look on the floor for it. Okay, so we're here and we go down, come up, we go down, we come up, nice and solid. All right, so as I said before, babes, I'm not playing any music, but you can choose a song and sing it in your head. I'm not about to get a copyright strike on this channel today. We have 1 minute of warm up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises. Warm up for 1 minute. Hips side to side. So if you're just joining, this is day 30 of the 100-day fitness challenge. It is free on my YouTube channel. All you have to do is subscribe and turn your post notifications on. And then I'm gonna go in a circle with the hips. I'm really sorry for the persons on IG, but I'm gonna have to turn my fan back on. It's really hot. And other way, we're warming up the hips. And in the last 20 seconds, what I want you to do is something very significant. You're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades back and release, squeeze them back, release, squeeze them back, tuck them down. And again, back, tuck them down, back, tuck them down, circles back. Our first exercise forward will be an overhead press. And we're doing it for 45 seconds. Here we go. Stepping on the band. 2, shoulder blades back down, back and down, driving it overhead. So these are just a little bit of examples of some of the exercises that we do in the CrossFit program. So I have an ongoing boot camp that happens from Mondays to Thursdays. Our final round of the January, the first leg for January 2025. It ends this week, and the second round starts February 3rd, which is next week. So you can click the link in my bio, click the links in my stories, and go and get that early bird ticket. 30 seconds rest, Mondays through Thursdays, with a bonus free dance class on Fridays. Let me see. So the next one is going to be a front and lateral raise. That is here. So forward and side. And that's for the shoulders. I'm going to turn my fan back on. IG, you're going to hear lots of noise. Here we go, front and lateral raises, standing on my band. Remember, if you don't have resistance tubes, you can go ahead and use dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can go ahead and use a pair of identical objects. It could be a water bottle, a pair of water bottles. So I'm going forward and side. There's two chances to work out the shoulders. And I'm not lifting or shrugging my shoulders. So if you're actually on Instagram and you can't really hear so well, 30 seconds, you can go to my YouTube channel, Choreo. Go to my YouTube channel and you will hear, but I've gotta keep the sun on. It's hot, it's Jamaica. The next exercise is gonna be our squats. And for my squats, I'm gonna have 2 plates in my hand. And I'm gonna do this like a carrier squat. So here's what that would look like. I'm just squatting, coming up, sitting, coming up. Notice my knees are not caving in. Shoulder blades are down. This is not upper body exercise. So my arms are stable. They're static in one position. I'm sitting on a pretend chair. And you want to try to get the hips as low as possible, in line with the knees if that's possible. Keep the chest up. And if you don't have any weight, keep the arms, the hands folded in front of you, rest for 30 seconds, and keep the hands right here, okay? And if you're just joining us, this is day 30 of my 100-day fitness challenge, which is absolutely free on my YouTube channel. A new video every single day. This is day 30. Whew. Next, we're doing calf raises. For my calf raises, I'm going to use the same plates, weighted plates again. There we go. My shoulder blades are back and they're down. Notice that I'm not rolling out on my pinky toe. Because I know I broke it off. Or I have a pinky toe so I can balance. If I turn my back, turn sideways, I'm not hyperextending my lower back. As much as I have a long torso, and I have a tendency to do that a lot, I'm not overcompensating by overarching my lower back. So go up again, down. And the hits gives you the opportunity to do as many reps as possible. Rest. Very simple exercises, 30 seconds rest. Reverse lunges are next. And so for my reverse lunges, I can also use my weighted plates again, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to put on this band and show you how versatile your workout can be. You don't need to have only one set of equipment. You can have a plethora, and I'm just using a few of the ones that I have today. So here we go, 45 seconds, and down. And I'm alternating these here. If you have difficulty with your band, if it keeps rolling up, then just fix it. Just push it back down. It's fine. Just push it back down. You need to have something to be resisting. And sometimes just the legs doing the lunge is not enough. For some people, maybe it's okay. Others, it may not be enough. All right. 5 seconds. Keep my band rolled up. What did I do? I just fixed it. Simple thing. Rest. All right. So we have 30 seconds rest, and then we're going to go back to our overhead presses. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to continue. I'm going to use my, let me use my band. So I started with my resistance tube, but just showing you how versatile your equipment can be. I'm going to use my booty band. Every woman has a pair of booty bands, at least one. Here we go. So we're going to go. Press up and out. Up, out, up, out, up, out. And if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. If you're on YouTube, I'm going to come over and read them, and I'll answer them in just a bit. But this is a high intensity workout, as you can imagine. I don't have much rest in between. Very quick workout for the working professional woman who really just does not have a lot of time, or she thinks she doesn't have enough time to work out. I'm showing the baby that you do have time. Rest. Up next, we have our front, we just did overhead presses, and we did, we did front and here. So I just mixed them up a while ago. So now what we're going to be doing is the front raises only. So just now we did straight up to lateral, so overhead and lateral. So now we're just going to do the front raises. Easy thing, easy fix. No need to panic. So now I'm going to just keep that tension on over the band. Here we go. Now I'm lifting up, up, up. I keep my belly button in. I'm not hyperextending my lower back. So see, this is hyperextension. I'm not doing that. I'm here. My rib cage is tucked down. I'm feeling this at the front of my shoulders. Whew. And if you're like me, you're feeling the burn in the shoulders right now. See here? Okay, rest. I checked right on time. So next we have our squats. And because, as usual, I want to show you how versatile your workout can be, I'm going to be using my resistance loop, and I'm going to be using the weights as well. But I don't want you to feel that you need to do exactly what I'm doing just because I'm doing it. It's all a matter of tolerance. Can you manage it or can't you manage it? If you can't manage it, don't bother to do it because you're going to hurt yourself. And it won't be an effective workout. You'll feel tired, but it won't be effective. So here we go. And remember, tiredness does not equate to a good workout. Not all the time. You could just be tired doing a lot of BS. You know what I mean? So there. And notice how my knees are not caving in. See? I keep my shoulder blades tucked back and down in my pockets. I am not lifting my shoulders. I'm not lifting my arms because all the weight is doing is adding extra resistance for me to work against as I'm elevating from this squat. Rest for 30 seconds. Up next, we have our calf raises. For the calf raises, I'm not going to use my band. For the calf raises, I'm going to be using my weights again. Remember, if you don't have the weights, use a pair of identical objects, okay? So 3 seconds, calf raises, second round, shoulder blades back and down. So it's here, up. And even though my back is turned to you, I'm not hyperextending my lower body. My shoulders are not shifting upwards because this is not an upper body workout. This that I'm doing right now is actually an exercise that's targeting my calves. rest. Got my calf raises. Then we have reverse lunges. For my reverse lunges, because I just did with the resistance loops, now I'm going to do it with the weighted plates, just to show you what it looks like holding something in your hand. 8 seconds to go. And on that 5 count, there we go. I'm going to pick up my weighted plates. Here we go. So even though I'm changing my equipment, it's really just a matter of demonstration. So you can maintain, if you're working out with me, continue to use the same weights that you have been using. Rest. All right, we have one more round coming up. See, no questions on the IG. No questions over here on YouTube. Thank you, everybody. So now we have, again, our overhead presses. And I'm gonna do overhead presses this time. So here, shoulder blades back, pressing overhead. But it's just, as always, showing you how versatile your workout can be. If you're at home, if you don't have the equipment that your favorite Instagram influencer has, that doesn't mean you can't work out. It doesn't mean you won't get the same results. It takes a person with an educated mind about exercise to show that, listen, you don't need all these things. You can simply use your body weight. You can use resistance tubes, resistance bands, dumbbells, a pair of water bottles. Before all this fancy gym equipment was built, people used to use stones. You understand? So, and they used to get muscular AF. So you don't need all of that. Front and lateral raises, these ones here. We're gonna use the same resistance tube. I've already shown you in the first round and the second round that you can use your resistance loop. So I'm gonna go back to these guys here. So 5 seconds, let me turn on this diagonal. Shoulder blades are back and down, setting up a great back for workout. Up and out. The shoulder workout to get that mind to body connection, mind to muscle connection. And if you're joining me on Instagram and the sound is not too clear, join me on YouTube, baby. Instagram, I'm just kind of showing you that I'm working out live. But it's on YouTube, it's live, it's fire on YouTube right now. This is day 30 of the 100-day fitness challenge. And if you are here, if you made it this far, congrats to you. Rest. This is the third round of the front and lateral raises. We're going to go into squats. And now for squats, I'm going to use these resistance tubes. Plus, I'm going to put on my resistance loop. Matter of fact, I'm going to add another pair of resistance loops just because I want to challenge myself. I am an advanced lifter, and so I know how to manipulate my weight pretty well, right? While maintaining form. So here we go. 2 and 1. So these are for those persons who working out from home, but you think, oh, I'm too advanced. My bands are not giving me enough resistance. You can work out from home, maybe. You can get some more bands. You can purchase another pack of bands. Purchase 10. Sometimes you really just can't make it to the gym. And if that's you, then you can work out from home. No excuses. I'm actively bracing out on these bands. . rest. Up next, we have our final round of calf raises. So we are on the home stretch. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I will be coming in to look at the questions. Any questions related to fitness, related to my boot camp, anything at all, just let me know. So we're going to go for our final round of calf raises. There we go. And notice I am working out bare feet. If you go to the gym, they'll ask you to put on shoes, and this is for your own protection, right? When you're at home, you can choose to wear shoes depending on how it is that the workout feels for you. If you, for example, are working out on concrete, I strongly advise that you wear sneakers that have a strong, soft enough base, strong and soft, right? So it can cushion you. They will cushion the joints and absorb all of that pressure that the joints are taking on, yeah? Also, if you're working with heavy weights, the weight can drop. They can slip and drop on your toes. So if you're tough, like some people, then you might want to put on shoes, right? So be very careful, be absolutely careful. All right, so that was my third and final round of calf raises. Up next, I have reverse lunges. And I'm going to do something a little crazy here. I'm going to do exactly what I did for the squats. I'm going to put on all my bands. And I'm going to use my weighted plates again. Final exercise, 2 seconds to go. Here we go, girls. Here, I'm not shorting myself. I'm pressing that leg out against that resistance band, trying to get a 90-degree angle through it all. I'm feeling this in my thighs, side of thighs, glutes, hamstrings, inner thighs. Now, if this is the first time you're working out for the entire year, then you may get some soreness. Let's call a thing a thing. You may be shocking the body a little bit, but don't be too alarmed. Just get some water, increase your protein intake so you accelerate that muscle recovery. Get your greens in, get your water in, and rest. Good job. So this is the end of day 30. I'm gonna go into some quick stretches. Whew. Focus on that breath out. Lift the arm up, reaching to the side, press the hip, reaching 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side, the same, reaching 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. From here, we're gonna push the bum back, reach forward, stretch out against the hamstrings. So I'm pressing back against the wall. I'm stretching into a tabletop. From here, I'm going to keep the belly button in. I'm slowly coming down, stretching back against the hamstrings. And from here, you can soften the knees and come back up. From here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold on to my bar. You can hold on to the wall, right? I'm going to point my knee down, tuck the pelvis under. We're going to go to the opposite side, same thing. And if you're feeling frisky, bring your leg up, stretch it out. Opposite side, same thing. All right. Cross one leg over here, reaching up to the back, shoulder blades back, rhomboids, tuck them back. Your erector spinae, the muscles on either side of your back, of your spine. Hold them, contract the glutes. Opposite side, same thing. Excellent for stretching, strengthening, and for stability. All right, good job. Let me give you something for the calf. So here, you press one leg back, press the leg down, lean forward, into the leg. Opposite side. All right, very nice. All right, everybody, thank you so much. And if you are just joining from Instagram, I have a program that is running. It's called the Choreo Fit Bootcamp. If you do not know anything about it, click the links in my bio and you can join. I'm going to answer a few questions over here on YouTube, on my YouTube page right now. So that is it for persons who are on Instagram. And of course, you click the link in my bio if you want to join me live Mondays through to Thursdays, 6 to 7 p.m. My second cycle starts February 3rd. That's next week. Let me see here. Are there any questions with regards to the program? We've got this 30-day challenge here on YouTube. It's free on YouTube. But if you're joining my live classes where you get the live interaction, the live correction, the different tips for helping you to work out and get your best goals yet, then you join me live, you contribute a little something, something, and you get the best body of your life along with, of course, community, accountability, and progress tracking, access to me for the month. And this is for women only, by the way. Keep up with your sexy, incredible workouts. Thank you, Samuel, for always being here. Thank you, my darling. Samuel Griffin says he wants to join me. No, my baby, this is not for men. Bueno, ciao. Why you leave me alone? Ciao. Anyway, James, here's my favorite, James. James says greetings from far and afar and near. Chris Choreo, big up, bless up, one love, and no for partiality. We know you are Jamaican thick, but strong, not fat, feminine, but not sleazy. Only sunshine, James. Thank you. Thank you, James, for always being here. Thank you for always. He's one of the top commenters on my timeline, himself and Samuel as well. Thank you, fellas, for being here. Midnight Queen says, I've seen you in the Machel Montana new song. Thank you, baby. That was a pleasure. I finally got to get one of my dreams come true. In a video with Machel Montana, not one, but two. So big ups to Machel Montana, big ups to his wife, Renee, of course, big ups to Follow Me Static all the time. Big up to all the people of Trinidad, the beautiful people of Trinidad, such a beautiful island. Such a beautiful place that I like to call my second home. Natalia says, don't hesitate to join Bootcamp. 2.0 starts next week. Thank you, Natalia. Natalia is a current member of Chris Fit. She has been with us since last year. Thank you all so much for being here. I don't see any questions. I don't see any questions. Somebody says, don't forget to twerk in between sets. I'm gonna twerk next week. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, baby. Hey, Bubbles. All right, my darling. So I will see you later. Since there are no questions, I will see you later. Of course, I'm going to be dropping all the program info right here. All right, my darling. See you later.